everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jen. I am the owner of EnrichedLocs here in Connecticut, and on this channel we talk about all things locks and lifestyle. So today we're going to be discussing moisturizing your locks. Looking this way, as always, my computer is to the right of me, so I will be looking down at the notes that I typed up. Okay, so we're going to start this off with hydrating your locks and your scalp is vital. It's an essential step in having a beautiful, healthy head of locks. Okay, so hydrating comes from, when you think of hydration for our bodies, what comes to your mind first? Actually, leave it in the comments below. Before you go any further, let me know when you think of hydration, what do you think of naturally? Done? Okay.
Oh! Somebody! Oh! He needs some
water. H2O. The same way that you feel like, oh, I'm thirsty, I'm dehydrated, the first thing you want to drink is water. You don't want to drink soda, you don't want to drink tea, coffee, any of those things. That's not the first thing you think of when you think of hydration. You think of water. So I want you to think of this the same way for your hair. The first step you need to be drinking water. Okay? Healthy hair is not just what's happening in your head. Healthy skin is not what's just happening on your face. Okay? Even nails. Your nails aren't just from what you see here. Your nails and everything, your hair, your skin, your nails, all starts from the gut. It all starts from inside. So I want you to prioritize drinking water. You have to drink your water. That's the first step in hydrating your hair. Drink your water. The second step with hydrating your hair is to actually use water-based products on your hair. So you can get a spray bottle and you can put water and other light oils, light carrier oils that will help your hair thrive. Some of those oils could be like jojoba oil, tea tree oil, or you can even add rose water to your regular water and mist your hair. That's a great source and a great way to hydrate your locks. You want to avoid heavy products. So anything that's like gloopy or heavy or something that makes your head feel like you have on a helmet.
my hair, it don't move.
You want to avoid those products, okay? You don't need anything in your head. Like if you use castor oil is one of my favorite oils. It seals so good. It seals in good when you're using your lotion. It seals in good for your locks as well at a recommended amount. But using, let's say, a half a bottle of castor oil and just squeezing it through your locks, you're looking for trouble, okay? Nothing needs that much oil in the world because it's going to cause buildup. And unlike your loose natural hair, if you have buildup, you can wash it, brush it, and comb it out. For locks, all of that buildup is actually getting inside of your lock. What you see is expanding in the lock is shed hair. That's why if anyone combs out their lock, it's going to be little pieces of hair flying all over the place because that's the shed hair that's inside. So that's the difference for locks. All the hair that you would shed naturally if your hair was loose, it goes inside of the lock. So anything that you put on top of the lock ultimately ends up inside of the lock if it's of excess amount. All right, so then let's talk about how you actually lock in moisture. Okay, so let's say you just washed your hair and you're ready to style your hair, right? What locks in moisture is the oil. And I definitely recommend you doing that while your hair is still damp. So for me, for instance, if I'm not using conditioner right now. So how do I lock in my moisture? I shampoo my hair. The second I finish rinsing out my hair, my shampoo twice, rinse it out, I add tea tree oil directly to my scalp. Why? Because I know tea tree oil helps with inflammation, it helps with irritation, and it also promotes hair growth. So I use tea tree oil on my scalp maybe twice a month, and once a month I would use a castor oil after I wash my hair. I don't use them together and I don't use it every day because we don't need that every day. What we do need every day is water. So I do mist my hair throughout the day, maybe once or twice throughout the day, depending on what I did that day, if I'm outside, how my hair feels, all the elements affect our hair. So if I'm outside and it's 100 degrees outside, my hair's gonna feel it. It's gonna feel like, oh, my hair feels extra dry, I need more water. If I'm in the house all day and I have a headscarf on or something, but my hair's just not all over the place, I might not need it. Because like right now, it's really soft and I know I don't need any extra moisture. Something else you want to keep in mind, you want to keep in mind of the amounts of the products that you're using. So again, there's some people who use grease. Remember Blue Magic? Blue Magic used to have our hair down our back in the 90s. I tell you what. Well, I found out that some people are still using that. And to each his own. If it's working for your locks, you can use it for your locks. But Blue Magic is one of the greasiest hair products I've ever did see. I've ever did see. So how much Blue Magic are you using in your locks? Are you moisturizing your scalp with Blue Magic every day? Are you retwisting with Blue Magic every time you have a retwist? How much of it are you using? Because too much of a good thing is a bad thing. And you want to avoid greasy locks. You want to avoid that at all costs, because greasy locks mean dirty locks. Okay? Just think about if anything is greasy. Once you go outside, what happens? Everything attaches to it. Even if you're inside your house and you have greasy locks, the lint from the air, the lint from the couch, dog hair, cat hair, whatever it is going to attach to your locks. And your locks are going to wreak havoc because they're going to be dirty, they're going to be greasy, and they might be smelly. To avoid all of these things that we just spoke about is to have a moisturizing routine. If you have a routine, then it will be easy for you to remember what you used in your hair, how much of it you used in your hair, and when you put it in your hair. So you don't have to do guesswork. If your hair is acting funky, you won't have to think, did I moisturize my hair today? Or what was that last product I used? When did I do that? How much of it did I use? I'm out. You don't have to have any of those questions if you have a routine. So my advice would be for you is to have a routine and stick to it. How you can start a routine is by just starting it. So if you think like, hey, I missed my hair every day, that's a routine. You missed your hair in the morning, maybe you missed your hair in the afternoon, that's a routine. I do not recommend missing your hair at night because you don't want to go to sleep with your head covered and it be damp, okay? And when you're missing your hair, you're not misting for it to be heavy and damp. You're barely just misting a light mist around your hair, and then that's it. You don't need it to be soaking wet. You don't need it to be damp. And again, I don't recommend doing that before bed because you want it to be out in the elements. You don't want to put your scarf or your bonnet on and then go straight to sleep, because that can also lead to mildew down the road, and we don't want that. So how you create your routine for your oil is when you last oil your hair. If you are oiling your locks once a week or once every other week, you want to write it down. So I oil my locks on the 1st. And I want to do it every 2 weeks. So you know already, the 1st is when I'm going to do it. I'm going to wash my hair and oil it. The 14th, I'm going to wash my hair and oil my scalp. And so on and so forth. That is the best way to do it. It will definitely help you eliminate over product usage. It'll help you eliminate confusion about what's happening with your scalp, because you'll know exactly what you did and when you did it. And it'll help you just eliminate using excessive products. We don't need all of that. We definitely don't need all of that. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me on day 3 of our 30-day Loc Care series. If you found anything helpful in this video, or you have any questions or anything that you do, what do you do to hydrate your hair? Definitely leave it in the comments below. Please consider subscribing. Share this video with a friend. All right, until next time, guys.